What's up, everybody? This is Steven Palomino with a MDF2 Project 4 video review. I'm going to go over the 3 questions as usual. Number 1, I'm going to show off the app here, what I did for my project. I basically did the theater app, pulling in movies for different theaters. I did have a few problems, but I figured everything out and it works. So this is the app. Each theater, the 3 different sections, have different movies, and you drill down to the movie details. It has the title, the poster, showtimes, and watch trailer. And the movie view has the play button to play. These are being pulled remotely, not locally, so and stopped it. And so everything works. Thank God. Let me go over the code here. The code was pretty simple for the most part. I didn't want to initialize everything in the view.load, so I made a plist with all the movies, just an array plist with everything. So I just had location, name, movie poster, theater image, theater, showtimes, and trailer URL. So everything was then sorted in the view.load and stuck into arrays. I can get it pulled up here. Come on, buddy, you can do it. All right. So here's the main array storage method here. I've got 2 main arrays. Then I've got arrays for each of the theaters, and then objects for the theater info. And then I'm putting the individual arrays into the theater info as part of the property of the array per theater, if that makes sense. And then I'm putting all the theater objects into the theater array. And I did put all the movies into movies array just to go through them. So that's where this is happening here with the movies, and then over here with the theaters. And then everything, movies get added to the individual theaters, and then the theaters get added to the main array theater, if that makes sense. Then pretty basic stuff, setting the height. This is what was really throwing me off. I had the videos talked about the height for header and section, but I had to set the height for row at index path because I had some overlapping issues, and it would just cut off like midway. And so even though I set the height and everything was right, I just had to set this in code, and then everything worked. So yeah, that was the big thing that took me several hours. I just tried a whole bunch of different things, but that finally worked. The next thing was the view for header and section. This is the custom. I ended up just making a prototype cell just so I could control everything, because I like to control things manually. And so then I just dequeued just like you would a normal cell, the cell for row index path, and pass that through, and everything they were going to be the same, so that was the easiest thing, and just set the image, text, and location. This actually isn't being used, so I'll skip over that. Number of sections, everything's number of sections and number of rows are straight from the video. It's pretty simple. And then cell for row, it was a little more complicated just because you had to drill through, use the current array, and then drill into the array, and then the objects, and then it took a while, but NSLog was awesome. Then just passing it in the prepare for segue, setting the object of that, just grabbing that one movie object, and then just passing that. And then after that, everything was simple. It was a lot easier to drill down because it was just that movie and then the text. And then again, passing that same object and that prepare for segue into the next one. Again, super easy. So that's the code. What I think I could have done better obviously the design is super simple. The code is super uh, just nasty. I would have liked to. I just kind of went with what worked. I'm sure that this view did load could be super condensed, and I could do a custom init method. But um, after it was just taking so long, I just kind of pounded my way through it and just made it work. So everything works. Um, and yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.